Welcome back, guys. James Hill, founder and CEO of Black Millionaires.
And it's the chaplain of the culture, here to expand ideas and grind your gears.
Yes, we got to grind some gears with the UK
First
government.
one up. Oh my gosh.
Hey, man, why they do Kanye like that, dog?
Because they can.
So, tell the people what they done did to Kanye.
So, if you guys have not heard yet, the UK, as in the whole entire collective of countries, the UK, United Kingdom, has banned rapper Kanye West from entering the country. So the festival he was scheduled to perform has been canceled. If you didn't know, he was scheduled for to be a headliner for all 3 days of the UK Wireless Fest.
Yes.
So, what do you think?
So it was based in London. So here's the thing. The Wireless Fest been going on. This is an annual thing. They had all the other people announced, right? Other big name, they selling tickets, whatever. I don't know if they wasn't moving fast enough, or if this was strategic and it's been worked on for a long time. But Kanye had announced that he was just going to do a few shows at SoFi Stadium.
Right.
So obviously that went crazy. Million people. That's like, it's like normal now to have 1 million people in the queue on Ticketmaster and all that. I think that's really like marketing. If I'm gonna be honest, it might not be 1 million people. It might be 100,000 and it's only 60,000 tickets.
Either way, it's too many
people, trying to get it, but they make it 1 million and make it seem like when you get in there, you better get that ticket at whatever price it shows because whatever. So it's just really a marketing ploy. But Kanye did that show, so it was a lot of mixed reviews, but it was a lot of people who went and a lot of people who didn't. And then this came up, and this was announced that he was the headliner. Now, the director of the Wireless Fest came out and said that once all these brands started pulling out, so Pepsi was the major sponsor. They pulled out first.
It was literally Pepsi Presents UK Wireless. So this is important.
Yes, so Pepsi pulled out. Now, what's confusing is why did Pepsi pull out once Kanye was announced, and then it was like a few days percolating, and then they just like, all right, pull it away. Because according to the director, they don't just do things and just pop out. Like this is like they're negotiating, they're telling them, oh well, Kanye's coming, this, that, and the third. They probably wanted to see how a SoFi show, oh, that sold out 2-3 days. They're like, okay, it's good. So they okayed it, and then I guess they got that call, some type of backlash, whatever. I didn't really see the backlash, if we really being honest.
No, it just
we also are not on UK London algorithm. So
true.
Maybe it was trending in the UK and London, that's like, true. Oh my God, Kanye, and we just wasn't privy to it. Because our algorithm is all US. Oh, Kanye's doing the show, whatever. So they eventually backed out.
Yeah.
Once Pepsi backed out, then Rockstar Energy backed out. Once Rockstar Energy backed out, I think it was Anheuser-Busch, the creator of multiple beers, Bud Light, all those other beers. And it was somebody else. I forgot who. It was a couple other
PayPal.
PayPal, yes. So it was PayPal, and it was Diego. I don't know what that.
I think that was a liquor brand.
I don't know what they do, but let's say whatever, another liquor brand. So I'm a little bit confused because I think what happened is these brands wanted to know if they were going to get any blowback, and then they pulled. Nothing happens when something hit the internet. It's been looked at multiple times. It's been emails. It's been Zoom calls, in-person meetings.
Absolutely.
Your lawyers talk to this
because we're talking money here.
Contracts, all of this, music clearance right.
Yes.
Marketing rights. We're talking all of this stuff, and then for y'all to come out and then just like,
there's no way they didn't know this. And this happens, and here's the thing. I'm not the person to ever like simp for Kanye, but this happens to him all the time. No, because also, do you remember when he released that song and there was a line in it about Taylor Swift, and it was like, they was like, he was like, I made that beat famous.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Are
yeah.
you so brainless, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
And there was so much pushback by like Taylor Swift fans because you called her the B word.
Yeah.
And it had to be, and I am not a Kim K fan at all, but this was the like most thorough thing I ever seen her do in her life. When she dropped the recording to in which you heard Taylor Swift's voice on the speakerphone with Kanye, with another person, she fully knew this line was there.
Yeah.
And then like acted like, oh, like, you know.
Yeah, but that's how it happens like that.
This
though,
is
like,
what I'm saying is this is the second time.
Yeah.
Kanye knows the way you know, the way I know, that Pepsi was fully aware.
They was fully aware.
Fully aware of his involvement, fully aware that part of their sponsorship, right, because they got to give money, maybe a little bit of that was going to like some of the headliners or some of the other artists there. So they were fully aware where their money was going. I think that, see, what people don't understand is, and that's why I hate when people are critiquing and pocket watching these celebrities. Money is interconnected.
Yes.
There is no such thing as this is my concert or my movie. It's literally everybody.
Yeah, even if people, well, Kanye, just do your own thing. Well, okay, he got 70,000 people. He can't just do a concert venue at, and this is what people really need to understand. The music industry is owned by 3 big companies.
Right.
And these companies, Live Nation, Ticketmaster, they own the big venues as well.
Exactly.
That way, if you don't sign to X, Y, and Z, you don't get to do a 70,000 crowd venue because it's only a few in all these metro areas. So if you can't go to any Live Nation, Ticketmaster type venues, then you can't do that many big shows. And that's why when people be saying, oh, so-and-so falling off, he doing a small theater in Detroit, or he's doing it, they only can do that because that's all they can actually
have access to.
And like you said, money is interconnected. So if I do a festival, I got to get approval from the city.
Yep.
I got to get approval from these. Like, it's a lot of stuff that goes in. I got to get the people to produce the festival.
That's what I'm saying. And so the idea that everybody knew and this was happening, right, doesn't mean that everybody on Pepsi's board knew. That just means that the executives who were going to put on the show knew. And then when different boards get and say, hold on, and then that board calls that board, this is the problem that we're facing here is because the idea that, oh, this one person, they're problematic, you knew before, there's other hands in the Pepsi pot.
This wasn't just sprung up on nobody.
No.
It might have been, like you said, it might have been sprung up on some executive over here, but like the people in the UK, the event coordinators, all these
because
people
they delegate. All they do is delegate. So yes, there was somebody responsible for UK Wireless and Pepsi. Pepsi's huge. You know what I mean? So yes, there was people responsible for that. They delegated that to them. Same thing with PayPal. Same thing with Rockstar Energy. Everything was delegated. But there was people who was not a part of that delegation that got wind, and they did not like
it. I got it. Okay, let me get into one of my controversial takes because I'm not here defending Kanye.
No, that wouldn't be me.
I'm not the guy that's going to defend Kanye. Kanye going to go on another rant in the next hour or so and get canceled again, whatever. I know he said some crazy things, but has Kanye West ever done anything worth really canceling? We're really being honest on some of these companies that they some of these rappers and artists that get sponsorships and brand deals from some of these same companies.
Okay.
Pepsi, PayPal, all of these same companies sponsor murderers.
Yeah.
Convicts. Other.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the word, but fouls. These people who've done some of the worst stuff ever, and just because they're extremely talented and people forgot about it, y'all sponsor them. But like Kanye West is like where y'all draw the line. Like the fake outrage and the hypocrisy is puzzling to me. I hate it. Like it's people who sold drugs, it's people who did all of this type of stuff, and they still get. They're like corporate gold, right? We
I
know
don't.
that.
Yeah, but I think it's who it's directed towards. The the people that Pepsi and Rockstar Energy and PayPal will sponsor
Yeah,
who have rap sheets specifically in like the black community or people of color.
and they don't really care about that.
Yeah, and that's the harm that they do. You're not allowed to harm non-black communities with your language,
Yep.
with your because not for nothing, but there was a good take online that said, just a couple like just maybe a month ago, y'all was telling us to have grace with this man who has Tourette's and who can't help
Yes.
himself. And
Yes.
no one has brought up, well, Kanye has bipolar syndrome,
Mental health.
yes,
Yeah.
bipolar
We don't get
syndrome.
that. Yeah, we
Yes.
don't get that.
And so it's like, so also that's not counted either. He apologized. Again, I'm not simping for Kanye. I'm just saying, like, I'm giving the facts, and I'm wondering if this was somebody else, if this was somebody of a different race,
But
if the apology would have been enough, if the bipolar syndrome would have been enough to be like, oh yeah, he can, you know, he
to
can.
to me though, if I'm Kanye, I understand Kanye wants to get back into the fold in the good graces of all people.
Mhm,
But if I'm Kanye, I'm doing a residency somewhere. I'm
mhm.
setting up, like, and that's becoming a thing. Like, look at Jay-Z. He's doing 3 shows back to back just in New York. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Kanye, I'm going back to Chicago. I'm going to one of these
Yeah,
places, trying to get me a venue, or he could just continue doing it
and
in
so far,
SoFi.
yeah,
He dropped the album. The album is #1, and just continue. Like, okay, they didn't want you there. Okay, I'm gonna go where I'm wanted. Somebody's gonna beg Kanye to come.
somebody,
And just continue to do it, and just if he can now, if he have mental health issues or not, I don't know, but I'm gonna just give him the benefit of the doubt that he does. Stay on your meds, Kanye. Stay around good people,
yeah,
and just let things simmer down. And those same people that quote unquote canceled you or xed you out of these events are going to be calling you back, wanting to do a collab, wanting to do a sponsorship, wanting to do this, because corporate America follows money. Like you said, they're interconnected. So all it's going to take is one big brand to get behind and bet on Kanye, and then all the other brands are they're like, they don't have their own ideas, right?
right,
That's the big thing in corporate America. They just follow what everybody else doing. They follow what all
yeah.
of, and once they start seeing value being extracted from their marketplace, then they're gonna say, "Oh my God, let's get back in
But
good
I
graces
don't
with
think that's
Kanye."
the agenda here. I have to say that in any other case, you would be absolutely 100% correct. But because of the particular community that Kanye West hurt, and I'm not talking about the black community,
Yeah, yeah, right, right.
the idea is that we are going to make him impotent where he can't make any money. So I think they're going to pull like an Adidas.
Well, I don't know if it's about the money more so, say, because he just made
33
40 million. Yeah,
million,
$33 million.
with
I think
SoFi.
it's more so the community that you are referring to. It's more so because the people over there that are still offended, they said they wanted to meet with Kanye and
Yeah,
they wanted to have a meeting, but
I do
if
remember that.
he opts out of doing the,
Was that when he did the apology letter that they wanted to
well,
meet
no,
with him?
so he already met with like a rabbi
Oh,
or
okay.
something. He
Okay.
already met with the rabbi, but okay, there's different pockets of,
Power
yes. So
within.
it's like, okay, you met with them, you got to
Gotta
come
be
meet
with
with
us.
us, and
Yeah.
then
He
again,
gotta kiss a couple rings.
you kiss that ring. I know I know you will kiss a ring. I know you will suck up to us. I know you will do this, that, and the third. So I just want you to do it, because even though it's going to still be some people, you got to think about it. If I'm a powerful person, my wife still, I might be good, but my wife might be offended. You see what I'm saying? Like, you might, like, even like with Trump, right? Trump was going at Governor Kemp. He called Governor Kemp's wife a name. I don't know if he called her ugly or he called her stupid or something. And like, he had to patch that. Like, Governor Kemp had to save face or lead up to the election day. He didn't endorse him all the way until like probably like
The last second.
the last second. And like, they had patched it up, took a picture, did the whole thing. And it was one of those things where, like, yes, I'm riding with the clique, and I know what's going on, but at the end of the day, I gotta face my wife.
Yeah.
So you gotta come and kind of kiss the ring too. Like, I know you the man right now, but you gotta make me the man. And because everybody clout chase, DAs, police, everybody clout chase. So imagine if you have Kanye West
Yeah.
come into your facility, whatever, I don't know,
They want that
organization.
press.
We want that press. We want that. Oh my God, he said he's sorry. He's going to donate
Yeah.
10 million here, 5 million here. The proceeds go here.
I promise if he did that, he would have got his sneakers
But
back.
but yes, and they even made a statement and said if Kanye drops out of this, if he drops out of the festival for this year, come meet with them, then they will potentially, patch things
Mm.
up. And that's probably in the works and behind the scenes. We don't know it yet.
Yeah, yeah.
But now the UK government stepped in and basically said,
I think he's going to headline next year, and it'll probably be even bigger than this year, because I agree that he did prove himself. Like, he made $33 million, $34
yeah,
million.
that's real money. People see
Yeah.
that. They say,
And people want a part of it. I don't. The other part though is, like you said, like if he doesn't kiss that ring, they are going
he's
to.
going to do it though.
I don't know.
It's kind
I
of
don't
this is
know.
why I don't really like apologizing, or like I don't like if I make a mistake, I would just correct the mistake and move on, because the problem is when you continue to start apologizing,
That's what I'm saying.
other people are going to say, okay, now apologize. It's kind of like a humiliation
The
ritual. And
that's
it's like,
insane.
yes, I did hurt this community. Okay, I apologize to this community. Now I'm going to apologize to you. Well, this community is, yeah, we're a part of that, but like we got our own little territorial thing over here. So now you got to come apologize to me. Now you got to come meet with me. Now you got to, it's like, okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we can't tell these communities that have power how to act. Just because the black community ain't really got no power, and we can't really stand on business and tell this person to apologize or do this, or we're going to move funding.
That's my biggest thing.
We don't know how other people would feel or how we would act if the rabbit had the gun, quote unquote. So I'm not mad at those groups. I'm more so mad at the companies for trying to save face in the middle of all of
And
this.
like
making
act
this,
like they
have
didn't
you
know.
got some type of moral code, Pepsi, Anheuser-Busch, you've been selling liquor for years. Let's not act like you are like the moral compass or the moral code of any religion.
That's true too. Pepsi is the type of product that, like, if you leave it in your mouth too long, like it'll rot your teeth or something.
Come on, Pepsi. Like, let's not act like Pepsi is like the holier than thou. Like, let's not do that. So.
Well, also I would like to point out, and then we can move on. I do want to point out that nobody with a red hat came out and tried to stand up for Kanye. All this MAGA this and MAGA. There was nobody in a red hat to say a mumbling word about Kanye West. So I don't. That's why I can't.
I don't know if I've seen anybody say anything, but I've definitely seen a lot of those type of people promoting and going to the SoFi.
Oh, sure. A lot of people went to the, but when it came out that everybody was backing away, there was,
okay,
there
I see what you're saying.
There was nobody who was like, no, let them headline. There was nobody to stand up for Kanye and say, I thought.
Also, it's all the way over there. So yeah, they have their conservative groups, but that's not MAGA.
Right.
MAGA don't go internationally. Like, MAGA is like localized and like this. That's the country. I mean, that's America, but that's not like he's dealing with the UK government. So even if they did say something, it's kind of like
it's like what power?
What power do you have? You don't want to use your voice to voice something in support of Kanye, and then he come out and say something even more crazy. So that's the thing. Supporting Kanye is real hard because he might come out and disrespect you.
Well, Kanye supports them, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? He didn't get that same reciprocity. Like, he didn't get that same back. He supports MAGA. He wears the hat.
I don't even know if I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's true. He is bipolar. So
I don't even. I think he's just an attention whore and just need fame is a drug. He just want to support whatever. But hey, he's back in business. Looks like he's back on his meds. So hopefully he don't have another episode. Thank you guys for watching. In order to continue to support independent journalism, I need you to subscribe to our page below. And also, if you want the full podcast and more exclusive content, make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. Link is in the description.